Hello and welcome to Second Place Chasers with me, Keith.
And me, Jack.
And me, the only man who supports a Premier League team out of all of us now. That was on the fly too.
Fuck you.
Good evening, Jack.
Good evening, Keith.
Good evening. Good evening, championships and us.
And again,
evening, Lachlan.
fuck you.
So much swearing right at the start. That's terrible.
Chelsea have secured safety, so
Well done. Without even playing.
without him playing, and took
Nice.
$1 billion.
Nice. We're into game week 30 already. We're 3 games in. 3 this morning. We had Arsenal 1, Wolves 1, probably making the bottom 3 now.
Yeah,
It looks like the bottom 3 are going to go down.
Yeah, I mean, they play Ipswich next, Wolves.
Yeah.
So if they lose there, it maybe gives Ipswich and Leicester a chance.
It gives Ipswich a chance.
Well,
Because-
Leicester's last 2 home games are against Ipswich and Southampton. So.
Yeah, but it'll be... who's the next one against? Are they playing City?
They're
And then
playing- they're
Newcastle?
playing City. yeah.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
Okay.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And who else won this morning? Forest.
Yeah,
Anthony Elanga
the
coming
revenge
back
tour. The revenge tour.
It's funny that players that leave United seem to do better.
Yeah, well, yeah, Anthony's now like a king in Seville.
Marcus Rashford's going to lift the FA Cup with Villa.
Yeah, yeah. Real Betis won their first derby in a long time, and he's just now like a king. And it's just United just still. If Bruno Fernandes doesn't do anything, they just don't even come close to winning. They actually didn't play that bad. It was actually a pretty close game.
I
But-
liked Maguire striker. He looked alright.
Yeah.
He's better than Garnacho.
Yeah.
Thank God we didn't buy him.
But yeah, once again, Forest showing that, it wasn't a fluke what they were doing all season.
Yeah, no, it hasn't
Hard to
been.
beat.
Very hard.
Great on their counter-attack.
I think.
Even without Chris Wood.
Yeah. I think wherever they finish now, they're going to go big next year. I think they have to take this with both hands and just go, all right, an immense amount of money we're just going to spend on players to just try and keep them up there, because if they own the Champions League, we've seen what happened to Villa this year. It's so hard if you don't have depth.
And Newcastle.
The year
Last
before.
season, yeah.
If you don't have depth, you just get destroyed with playing that much.
Yeah. Points so far?
I'm in the league.
Jack's leading the
Yes.
3 of
It's
us.
a big lead.
He's got
Thanks
12
to-
points.
Thanks to Marino.
Yeah.
I did
Marino-
leave Sells on the bench.
That's all right. Henderson's going to get more than that, isn't he?
Well, he's away from home and they haven't conceded an away goal in, 12 hours now?
Yeah, and they're playing Southampton. So
Yeah.
that was not a silly thing to do.
No, that was my thinking. So
Was I the only one that got the Clivett news in time? Seems like.
I'd
Well-
still played him.
I'd just rather get rid of Nkunku.
Yeah, but he's injured. He's not playing.
Who?
Clivett.
Yeah, he probably won't. He
Yeah.
may.
Yeah.
It's
He
only
may.
a knock, so
I read that he's not playing. It's a done deal.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
I've got Howson to come off the bench
Yeah.
instead.
You probably got good benches.
And I wanted to get rid of Nkunku because I think Jackson will be back and
think-
Nkunku will get dropped.
Thank God.
And Palmer will play.
Yeah, I think he will too, definitely.
And
Can't afford him not to play.
It'll be Palmer will remember what to do when Jackson's on the pitch.
Yeah.
And he'll
But will Jackson remember what to do when he's on the pitch?
maybe do what he did against Spurs previously in the season. Earlier in the season, got 18 points, didn't he? 2 goals and an assist.
Yeah. I think we'll win.
Or he could miss penalties and get nothing.
Yeah. I think Spurs are just actually that bad. And so inconsistent. So if you get them on a bad day, like we've been saying all season, they're just really bad.
Bit like Chelsea.
Hey, we're fourth.
Palmer. Well, Saka hadn't played since game week 17, and he's only 2 goals behind Palmer since then.
Yeah, that's how big his drop-off was. Well, he hasn't scored for 8 or 9 matches, hasn't he? He hasn't had a contribution.
Yeah.
And he had a penalty saved in that time.
Yeah.
By the Leicester keeper. I mean, we can go down denying Palmer
can go
his
down.
first penalty. That's worth it.
No, was that worth it?
Yeah, it's worth
you
it.
traded the whole...
This is
We've
worth
got
the
a
season in the
record.
Premier League.
We got a record.
Well, it's not finished yet.
yeah,
It's still going.
we've got a record all to ourselves, and we denied Palmer his unlucky 13th penalty.
Yeah. You might have a record that might never be broken.
Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty hard. Especially, you're away from home this week, aren't you?
I
Against
think so. Yeah. Yeah.
against City, then you're home to Newcastle.
Yeah.
I think you can extend it
Certainly.
with Newcastle coming out.
Certainly.
And in fact, in my predictions for game week 31, you will.
It's funny.
Guess what
I
the
think
score
so
is?
too. Guess what the score is? Would it be somewhere above 3 and below 5?
I think
No.
No.
For the Newcastle
For
game, I'm
Newcastle.
talking about when Newcastle come to visit.
Yeah.
That's just the usual 2-0.
Yeah.
I
2-0.
can't remember if I gave Leicester a goal, but I don't think I did.
You shouldn't.
It'd be
I would.
pretty
If you did,
bad
you
at this
shouldn't.
point to like...
The third kit was on sale a couple of weeks ago, and I was thinking of buying one, and I was going to get.
It came with a free game. You
I was
you got 30 minutes.
I was going to get on the back. I was going to get the number 0, and the name was going to be Goals at Home. But it was 15 quid for the letter, and I thought, nah, fuck that.
They might need it with the PSL.
That's twice as much as the shirt was.
Actually, it was. The shirt was only £10 more expensive, so it's
Yeah,
like,
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
do like a good sale on the shirts. I got some Thailand fakies coming my way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they Leicester shirts?
Not Leicester shirts.
Are they similar to the Leicester shirt? Similar blue?
Blue and white.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in the Prem
All right.
badges, yeah. For next season.
Okay, yeah. Is there a name on the back? Or is it just...
they don't
no.
do that in Thailand.
Yeah.
Well, they do.
You can
but
do it.
I don't
I've
know.
got a little Batala sticker you can put on the back.
Oh, yeah.
You can iron it on.
Or,
You can get the iron-ons, can't
or you
you?
can get
Yeah.
one of those MAGA stickers for the back.
Yeah. Yeah, make Chelsea great again. Macca.
Okay.
A Macca sticker.
Okay, well, we've already done 3. I didn't realise you had a 2-1 as well, so we all had 2-1 for the first game, because I told...
Oh, you told me that you had more goals than all mine.
He stole
Not
mine
in
and he
all yours.
copied.
Yeah, you asked for mine as well. I reckon he's cheated.
Yeah, I'm not sending my scores to you anymore because you're stealing my...
We'll publish them at an independent
Oh,
source.
you
Source.
are? We'll get PricewaterhouseCoopers involved, will we?
We'll get who?
The ones that do the Oscars.
Who's that?
They keep all the...
The Oscars.
They tally up all the votes, and they know who's won.
Yeah,
and
but
they put it in
even,
the
even
envelopes.
they screw up, because remember when La La Land was Best Picture and then it wasn't?
Oh,
So
yeah,
I wouldn't
do
trust
remember
them.
that,
I wouldn't
actually.
trust them.
I do remember that. Yeah, they're probably counting the election votes.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor, 2026.
Win by a landslide. He's not on the ballot.
Win by right hook.
Okay, well, we all had 2-1 for the Arsenal-Fulham.
Yeah.
I had 2-2 for Wolves-West Ham. You had 1-1, and you had 2-1.
2-1 as well.
So you get a point for that. And I had 2-0. I also had 2-0 for the Forest Man United, and you had 2-1. So we all got a point for that.
I went
So
triple
we're on 4 points. You're on 5 points.
Excellent.
So far.
The only thing that could just make to cap this season off, Leicester get relegated, and I end in front of Jack in the competitions.
All of them.
Atmosphere.
I'm still above you.
I know, but that's what I'm.
And I've got chips.
Yeah, that's the only
Okay.
thing. Yeah, but who leaves chips for this long? That's try hard.
I've got
I
the
do.
same amount of chips
I
as
do.
him.
Yeah,
I've got my ass man in play this week.
that's right. I did say that.
I was thinking about holding it off
For the
so that I
double-double.
could get a double, but then gone, well, that hasn't been confirmed yet. It's probably very likely,
Yeah.
but then I can use a wild card or whatever after that if I want. Bournemouth tomorrow morning. Bournemouth against Ipswich,
I don't
possibly without Clivert.
I think so.
Oh, well, I got Evan Nielsen to back hat trick. I got 3-0 to Bournemouth.
3-0 Bournemouth. Lachlan.
3-0 to Bournemouth.
3-0 to Bournemouth.
The stalemate.
I have a 3-1
Oh.
Bournemouth.
You got to be different, haven't you?
Well, apparently not. I've been stealing scores off both of you.
Well,
I was
you
being,
didn't get
I was
these
being
ones.
accused as being... Oh, yeah. Well, 3-0 and 3-1. There's not that much difference, is there?
Oh, yeah, there's a goal.
Yes, 6 points.
Clean
Brighton
sheet.
at home to Villa.
I don't know. Brighton, they seem to be on an up. Villa are kind of like Spursy, but not so Spursy that they're really terrible.
They have Rashford and Asensio.
Yeah. I gone 2-1 Brighton.
Okay,
I have
2-1 Brighton.
3-1 Brighton, home win.
3-1 Brighton. I've got 2-all draw.
All different.
More evidence that I was cheating earlier.
Yeah.
City at home to Leicester.
Could Leicester get a goal? Probably not. It was 2-0 last time when City had Haaland.
Yeah, but they don't have Haaland now, so they'll be stronger.
They lose Haaland. Marmoush will start, who seems to be quite good.
He does
Yeah.
seem to be quite good. He's one of the highest scorers in Europe so far this season.
He's gone up 0.5 mil already since
Yeah.
If only we could all just spend 2.
I think even, you know who's going to score against Leicester in this game?
Gvardiol,
Jack Grealish.
Jack Grealish.
He might play.
Yeah, I think he probably will, because this is a fairly easy game. And then they've got the Manchester Derby on the weekend.
Another fairly easy game.
So,
Yeah,
I think
for United. I've gone 3-0 to City.
3-0 City.
I've gone a little bit less. I've gone 2-0 City.
2-0 City.
I'm hoping for a Marmoush double.
I've gone 4-0 City.
Well, they're all
With Jack
possible.
Grealish getting a goal in there too.
Yeah.
It's about time he had. His hair's getting a bit longer now too.
He looks like a full-on drunk you'd see on the street these days.
Newcastle at home to Brentford.
I think traditionally this one's been pretty high scoring over the last few seasons. They both like to go for it. I got a 3-2 home win.
3-2 Newcastle.
Jack's just inside my head because I've also gone a 3-2 home win.
3-2 Newcastle. I've gone 2-1 Newcastle. A little bit less.
Sensible.
Southampton at home to Palace, who are doing quite well at the moment.
Quite well.
Quite well.
You know, they like to do well away from home.
Yeah.
They put 3 past Fulham on the weekend in the FA Cup, looking really convincing. I've got 4-0 written down. Oh, I'm so tempted to say 6 or 9, but I think I just...
Shit.
Well, they're due a 9, aren't they?
6 or
Southampton.
9.
Yeah, I can't. I was
It's a
kind
big
of
jump from 4 to 6 to 9.
Yeah, well, it's kind of incremental. 4,
Okay.
6, 9. I'm going to stick with 4.
4-0.
Yeah.
They got Mateta back,
Yes.
which is pretty much looking like he was definitely going to play. I have 2-0 Palace.
2-0.
I don't think it'll be so crazy, but
Palace.
they definitely will win easy.
I got a 3-1 Palace. Liverpool at home to Everton. Is this the crumbling beginning
Yes.
that was predicted by someone in this room?
Someone who didn't sell Salah.
Well, he didn't sell him because he was waiting to see
Yeah.
what happened
I actually wanted to
in
see who got injured.
the
He
FA
could have
Cup
bought
games.
Saka.
And I actually just couldn't sell him because I didn't have any transfers. So that's the only thing that stopped me.
Everton raise for Merseyside derbies,
Yeah.
no matter how bad they are in a season. Liverpool, they're a little bit wobbly now. I got 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Well, there's actually a lot of drama going on with Liverpool at the moment with the Trent Alexander-Arnold. All the fans have literally turned on him.
Well, it's good he's injured then.
So I have Liverpool 1, Everton 2, and they were raised for the derby.
4-1 Everton 2. Well, I've gone 3-1 home win for Liverpool because they also will probably race for a derby.
Yeah, but
Especially when they've had a few dodgy results recently.
yeah, they're lucky that there was such a break. But most of their play, pretty much every single one of their players played international. So,
Except Darwin, who doesn't really play at all.
well, he did play and he was utterly shit.
Like I say, he's on the pitch. He doesn't play, though.
Yeah.
Last game of game week 30. It says it's a London derby.
Well, we traditionally just thrash Spurs.
It's
Like-
Chelsea at home to Spurs.
Wasn't it 4-3 last time? That's not a thrashing.
Oh, they scored in the last minute, and they were 2-0 up in 16 minutes and threw it. So I actually count that as a thrashing because, that's like a mental thrashing. We pretty much never really lose to Spurs. The only last time we lost against them was, I think when Poch was there. And that season they had it it's been a while. 4-0 Chelsea.
When did you just say 4-0 Chelsea?
4-0 Chelsea.
And Nicholas Jackson's back.
Well, Jackson
Cole
is
Palmer
back.
remember how to play, and
Yeah.
it'll just be like Chelsea of old.
Here's hoping for those who still love Palmer.
I'm tempted to give it a crazy scoreline, like 4-3 or something, or 5-4, but I just went 2-1 home win.
A 2-1 home win.
Yeah, I fucking take that too.
I went to 3-2 home win.
I'll take any of those predictions. As long as we just get 3 points, I kind of really don't care what.
And that concludes the predictions for Game Week 30. Okay, do you have any plans for your team before Game Week 31?
Well, I brought in... Who did I get rid of? I got rid of Chris Wood and I brought in Marmouche.
Is that already, like,
That's all.
you have done that
that's
after
all,
the...
That's
yeah.
all I've done.
I thought you did that this week.
Yeah, this week.
No, for the next week, on the weekend.
Oh, for the weekend?
Yeah, because Game Week 30 has already started, so...
Oh,
I
well...
thought we'd move ahead to 31.
Well, yeah, I'm going to sell Salah.
Oh, you are this time?
Because they're going to crumble.
Who are you going to bring in for him this time? Saka?
I haven't decided
Saka?
yet. But he looks like the
Well,
pretty spot-on candidate. To bring
Yeah.
in.
They waited for him, like Arteta said, he could have played before, but they wanted him. I think they're looking at the Champions League as well.
Yeah.
Wanting him back for that.
Yeah, for sure. It doesn't, they're probably not going to... Liverpool probably aren't going to crumble, but they could. I'm used to hoping. But yeah, I think Arsenal could definitely beat Madrid.
Well,
if they have Saka.
Put it this way, okay, if Salah scores a couple of goals against Everton, will you still sell him?
Who, Salah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Everton also suck.
Hold on, isn't your main man Moyes there?
I'm contradicting myself this week.
You are full
How
of
much
contradictions.
how much would you love it if Enzo gets sacked at the end of the season? You get Moyes.
That actually would be pretty cool, I reckon. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm very scared, actually, because that 4th and 5th spot is so close between so many teams. It takes one... And it's not just like... If you lose on the wrong week, it could be disastrous.
Yeah.
It's not like even like just a loss is disastrous as it is, but if you lose one week and everyone around you wins, you like go from 4th to 9th in like the blip of an eye. Like, so it's actually like, I'm a little bit scared. It's good that they don't have Haaland anymore, City. Like that'll definitely detriment them. Sucks they're in Leicester, but
yeah.
No comment.
But yeah, I think Newcastle will be on a massive high after winning first trophy in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
And everyone still just looks dangerous. Evan Nielsen's back in like the perfect time for Bournemouth as well. Yeah, I'm not... Arsenal
Brighton
and Forest.
playing well.
Yeah, Arsenal and Forest will finish above us.
Yeah,
But
I think so.
everyone below, it's chaos. And we don't have the greatest fixtures after this game. So we still have to play Villa, which will be a crazy game as well.
Jack, you on a wild card
I'm on
by
a
any
wild
chance?
card. I have. Like, the first thing I did, I saw Saka scores, and I just fucked off Palmer and brought Saka in. Like,
Could be a mistake.
it could be, but Saka's already gone up in price, and Palmer's gone down. So
He's already gone up from his goal.
Most brought in, most sold are Palmer and Saka.
Yeah.
And
But that is because wild cards, because you look at everyone
Yeah.
who's been
Yeah.
sold and everyone who's been brought in.
Marmouche also went up after I
Wild
brought him
cards.
in.
Yeah.
But so I'm not finished with it. I'm still like moving
Still
around.
tinkering.
Yeah, I've gone a bit odd on the keys. I went with Sells and Areola because
Well, Ariola's pretty cheap, isn't
Areola's 4.2.
Yeah.
He's kept 2 clean sheets in his last 4, I think, and the 2 weeks. The probable double game week when I'd be bench boosting, they play Southampton. And then the 1 week I wouldn't want to play Sells, which is against Chelsea in the last game of the season.
Oh, fuck.
They play Ipswich or
Right.
West Ham. So he's perfectly rotatable with Sells. So that works. Back row I've gone Kukureya. He's not confirmed. He's
Number
like
9.
just well, he's getting hauls, so Gvardiol for the double.
Right, yeah.
Munoz for the double.
Yeah.
I
What do you mean by
turned
double?
I already have 3 of those players you mentioned.
yeah.
Well, they're going to play, 6 times?
32 and 33. They double.
They double
Oh, true.
2 game weeks back to back.
Oh, so it's like an 8 gamer. No. About
4.
Yeah.
4 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I turned Einar because he's injured into Milankovic
Yeah.
because he's also cheaper, and What was the last one I put in Dan Burn for the
yeah,
double.
For the double, yeah.
And they play Leicester next week, so
Oh, well,
Everyone's getting him in.
yeah.
he might even score against Leicester.
Yeah, probably will. I'm not sure what to do with Marino because he scored back-to-back and they got a double. So I could swap him to Asensio for the double.
Maybe.
That kind of works.
He's been scoring quite well,
Yeah.
Asensio.
Kluivert will probably become Sarr or Eze.
Yeah.
And I've put Alanga in. They probably won't double because it sounds like they're going to move just midweek in 34.
It sounds like that because they're already slated to play on Monday night in 33 and 35.
So sounds like that's what'll happen.
They're busy at the end. They'll have because they're still in the FA Cup, they'll have a very cramped schedule at the end of the season. So they could stay in game week 34 but move to midweek.
But they've also got the best run of fixtures out of most teams. So I've gone Triple Forest anyway. And then up front I've just got Mateta, Isaac and Marmouche.
That's exactly like me.
You need the lawyers?
No. I can see why everyone got rid of Palmer, but he also could just turn on
Yeah.
for the last
Yeah.
game.
Oh, it's a risk.
Yeah.
But it's a risk having him as well, and that didn't
Yeah.
pay off.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah. You might get a haul this week before he goes.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd be happy.
Yeah.
But then would you be going, shit?
No, because he's already gone. I don't care.
Yeah, true.
And I got Saka for him, so
But he's already
Saka will
gone.
have double.
But when's the changes need to be done?
Saturday
night.
9 p.m.
But
Yeah,
on a
true.
wild card, I can just keep changing
Yeah.
it as
Yeah.
many times as I want.
Yeah. Would you, if he hoard massively, would you go, would you like
It would make you
about
think.
it? Yeah.
I would only do it if I downgraded some defence and went Saka, Palmer, and Salah in the mid.
Yeah. Yeah. Just sell Salah and then you have heaps of money.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I did that once this season. It
Yeah.
backfired.
You know, when did you
He's-
sell him?
Or about game week 6 or 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true, when he just started scoring every
Well,
week.
he was doing all right, and I went, he's finished. You know, this is it for the season. Got rid of him. 2 weeks later, I'm having him back.
Yeah.
Well, he's already broken his record
Yeah.
for FPL points. But still, you should get rid of him.
Well, that's why I'm getting rid of him.
Yeah.
'Cause what more can he do?
Yeah, well, that's right. He can't put any more points on it.
All good things
In 9 game weeks.
come to an end. You know?
Yeah, at the end of the season,
Yeah.
game week 38, when he's lifting the trophy after scoring a hat trick in the
I
final
might
game.
vomit when I fucking see that. But anyway.
What are you doing this week, Keith?
I'm not sure. It depends on fitness of players because I have a few. I've got a few. I've got Wood. Well, Palmer's going to play. Kluivert and Gabriel now looks like he'll be out for a bit.
Yeah, I think Gabriel might be gone for the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, hamstring, wasn't it? He
Yeah.
was just running, wasn't he?
Yeah, just running.
that's
And
when-
then they lost Timber too.
Yeah, Timber.
Timber, Gabriel, White, all gone. So you'd say Kivior and Zinchenko. Oh, and Calafiori's gone. So Kivior,
true,
Kivior and
actually.
Zinchenko are
They-
likely to start.
They might
Yeah.
not beat Madrid now, actually. I didn't realise it was that bad.
They have Saka.
Yeah. That's what everyone is.
They're
everyone
hoping
is saying.
we have Saka. There was quite a cheer when he scored this morning.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he got a big cheer coming on, and then when he
Yeah.
scored, it was like
It's good, really good assist.
yeah,
Yeah.
little flick off
Yeah.
by Martinelli, almost as good as Marino's goal.
Yeah, excellent. He's just.
I don't care. He got the bonus points. He got,
Can't believe that.
He's actually scored a couple goals like that. It's
Yeah.
just like right time.
That was
right
like it wasn't
place.
even hit hard.
No, it
it
was
was
just-
just going straight into the keeper's hands. Like this keeper was waiting, and then it hit your man's thigh and just went.
Yeah,
Keeper's
so-
just looking and going.
for fuck's sake. I'm excited for this season to end.
Yeah,
me too.
so you can start planning for the championship next season.
I don't. That's out of my hands. I'm just planning for my next FPL season.
Oh yeah, me. Well, I'm not yet. I'm planning on moving up over the final few game weeks.
What? QPR?
No, me.
Oh,
in the,
you.
in the,
Oh, okay.
in the mini leagues
Yeah, I'm looking forward to putting some distance between me and Lachlan
Yeah.
with Salah.
with Salah. Huh?
I'm
yeah.
going for the craziest differential gap of all time with
Oh,
this
hold
selling
on.
Salah.
This reminds me of something that happened before the
At the
halfway
start
point.
of the season.
It's over now.
Just-
Though. It's over.
What is your chances of anything?
Your,
Yeah,
chance,
chances of
your
anything.
chances of not being below me.
The chances of anything dropped when I got 12 points last week.
Yeah.
Who
I think-
who comes in for Kluivert on your team?
Howson.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
I got Robinson. I wish I'd had Tell. Should have put him first sub. He's probably going to do something this week.
Tell's not going to start.
No.
I reckon Tell won't start.
He started last week.
Odegaard, Fit, Bergval, Madison in the middle, San,
You'll start against
Solanke,
Southampton.
possibly.
And I'm going to get flogged too, so...
What, by Southampton?
Yeah, I say that. But both weeks.
Well, do we want to find out? have you done your homework? Your game week 31 predictions?
Oh, I didn't realise I was so close. I have to wing it. I do like a wing. Multiple wings, actually.
I had
Hot wing.
Hot wing. The hot wing.
I had it sprung on me as well, so I had
Yeah, well, I'd only just because I was looking earlier, and then I'd only just looked at it and gone, "Oh, there's a game week."
That's why I was really
Saturday.
confused when you were talking about the next game week. I was like, "What?"
There's a
what do you
game
mean?
week on Saturday, so I said to Jack, "Oh, we should probably do game week 31,"
My feeble brain.
and then I sent you the same
Yeah.
thing, and then I did them then too.
Chelsea will probably play late again because if Chelsea are the last game of the week and then the first game starts on Saturday.
Chelsea are middle. Yeah, 6th game.
Leicester are the last of the Leicester Newcastle's the last.
No,
of
they're
the
second
game.
last.
Yeah, by the time that comes around, they won't. Southampton are doing quite well. Come on, Southampton, you can break that record of derbies.
Yeah.
Come on.
Does that mean I have to go first?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. I don't want to get the lows
Because we
out.
don't want you to do what Keith did and
Yeah,
steal our
yeah,
answers.
definitely agreed.
All right. Okay, then. I can go first if you want. You can steal mine if you want.
No, I don't want yours.
Okay, game week 31. Everton at home to Arsenal.
This is an Everton win, I can tell.
This is a conflict of interest for me because I love Moyes so much. 2-1 Arsenal.
A 2-1.
Marino deflection.
I'll take that.
Yeah, you.
I've got a 1-1 draw.
Ooh, 1-1 draw. I've got a 3-2 to Arsenal.
Oh, that'll be spicy.
2-0. Everton are up.
Yeah, that would be brilliant.
Saka comes on to back.
See, it doesn't just happen under Dyche. It's in the DNA. Crystal Palace at home to Brighton. Two teams playing quite well. Coming into form.
3-2 Palace.
3-2 Palace. Okay.
I'm
Jack.
sticking on the draw train. 2-2.
2-2. Simple minds. 2-1 Palace for me. Ipswich at home to Wolves. Big game.
2-2.
Last chance saloon.
2-2.
2-2.
Well, I was thinking for a while that Ipswich might win this with Cunha out, and it looked like Strand Larson had a head injury for a while.
Strand Larson scored a great deflected goal this morning.
Yeah, that was...
But Wolves, they're pretty solid now, so I've gone 2-1 to Wolves. Let's end this season already.
2-1 to Wolves. I'm on the draw train as well. I'm 1-1.
I really enjoyed the commentary when Strand Larson scored his goal, the biggest deflection ever too, and the commentator was like, "Yes, the Norwegian hitman." I was like, "Yeah,
It's ricocheted.
yeah, hitting the
It's been
defender
off the wall. Yeah. He's killed a kid.
The Norwegian hitman, like it was some great
Whoops.
strike.
West Ham at home to Bournemouth. The mighty Graham Potter.
Hate that whole institution. Bournemouth 2-0.
A 2-0 away win. Jack.
I think Jared Bowen could get a goal. They're going a 2-1 away win.
A 2-1 away win for you. I also have a 2-1 away win.
I'm conflicted because all these teams, Brighton, Bournemouth, I need them to lose real bad. So like,
Yeah, but you also need to make up the prediction
Yeah,
points so you
yeah.
don't come bottom.
Villa at home to Forest.
that's gonna be a good game. Villa at home to Forest.
Rashford.
2-2.
Asensio goal.
2-2.
2-2.
Is that the new catchphrase? I'm going to go for a hat trick of 2-1 away wins.
There you go. 2-1. Is Wood back for that game?
I don't care. He's not my team anymore.
Oh, thank God.
Well, let's hope he is then. Did you get rid of him?
For Mateta this week.
Oh, this week.
Yeah, I wasn't going to make a transfer this week to roll it on the wild card, but no. Mateta.
I have a 1-1 draw. Draw.
Draw.
The draw train. Brentford at home to Chelsea.
Brentford always fucking beat us. Actually,
They are the best team in West London.
That's true.
Well, behind
haven't you,
Fulham and
haven't you
QPR.
never beaten Brentford since they came up?
We beat them this year, but before that, it was terrible results. Remember that Robert Sanchez clip of him running down in Burmo from behind when he went up for the corner? 2-2.
Ooh.
You're not getting into Europe with that attitude. God knows why I've done this. I've got 3-2 to Chelsea.
3-2 to Chelsea.
Because Brentford aren't winning at home anymore. They were undefeatable at home. Now they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gone a 2-1 away win.
Ooh.
Only the Chelsea fan has Chelsea drawn.
Yeah, it's getting that to that point of the season. It's the hope that kills you.
Fulham at home to Liverpool.
3-2 Fulham, the crumbles continues.
3-2. I nearly wrote it on yours, Jack. Unless you have 3-2 Fulham, then I can.
No, I've got 2-0 to Liverpool.
Yeah, he wouldn't be manly enough to predict something like that.
2-0 to Liverpool. I'm also not manly. I have 2-1 to Liverpool. Slightly more manly than Jack, but not quite as manly as...
Sorry, what did you say again?
2-1.
2-1, yeah.
Spurs at home to Southampton. Can they get a win?
Who?
Spurs.
4-2 Spurs.
4-2 Spurs. When you wing it, you've got a lot more goals in your predictions.
Yeah.
What are you on about Manly? 4-2. I got 5-2 to Spurs.
Oy.
Because they're not keeping a clean sheet, are they?
No.
Like
I don't
Onuachu
think so.
is actually scoring now, like for Southampton, but Spurs.
Van de
can't.
Ven. Well, Van de Ven's probably going to be back for the... Who did they play before that?
The second
We just had it.
The second
Tottenham.
they get eliminated,
Chelsea.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
the second they get eliminated from Europa League, Angie's gone.
Probably.
The next
Oh,
No,
they
they'll
might
give
hang
him-
on to the end of the season.
I'd give
No,
him to the end of the season.
They're not going to... No, they're not going to... They'll do it in the summer.
I don't know. It's Tottenham.
Plus, while he's still there, he's sort of... Levy's using him as a human shield
massive shield, yeah.
for the fan ire. I've gone 3-1 to Spurs. The Manchester derby, Man United at home to Manchester City.
2-1 United.
2-1 United, but you hate United.
Yeah, I hate him, and I don't know why I did that, but I did. It's done.
And you could have Marmouche in your team as well.
Yeah, he'll score the one goal.
Well, I'm hoping he gets more than one goal, and hoping Gvardiol can set him up for however many he gets.
Oh, you like Guardiola now, do you?
I
Now he's
own
in
him
your.
now,
Now he's
so-
going to be in your wildcard
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
When I had him, he's rubbish.
Yeah, I know he is. This week he's rubbish. He's not going to do anything against Leicester.
Oh no, he certainly won't.
Well, he might keep a clean sheet.
Might.
Well, I think it's revenge for the defeat at home City had. I think
Yeah.
they're going to have a go. I'm going to go 3-2 to City.
3-2 City. I've got a 2-1 City. The last game of game week 31 is Leicester. Div 1 Leicester.
Div
Or
1?
League 1
Div
Leicester.
1?
League 1 Leicester. Well, I'm just looking into the future.
Are we going to be seeing QPR there?
No, we're not getting points deductions.
What about when we sack Van Nistelrooy and get
don't sack him.
Cifuentes off you?
You're going to contract Cifuentes.
Yeah.
There's no cure for that, you know.
Nah.
Leicester at home to Newcastle.
5-0 Newcastle.
5-0 Newcastle.
Sorry, Jack.
Yeah, I'm not that manly. I got 4-0 Newcastle.
4-0 Newcastle. I've just got simple 2-0 Newcastle.
Do you think they'll just give up?
I think they gave up quite a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
When they were relegated before, they didn't give up like this. At least they won the last few games. This is horrendous.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're really quite bad at the moment.
There's just, I mean, they're not even that terrible. Like, they play all right, but there's just no,
way to score.
yeah, there's no heart in there anymore. They just don't go for it.
If,
Their get up and goes, got up and went.
when they get relegated, how many points he's getting deducted as well?
Don't know. Hopefully it's like a nice even number, like 12 or something like that.
Oh, I was gonna
That would
say-
give them a
I was going to
chance.
say like 22 or...
No.
No, it'd be. I reckon it'd be between like 6 and
Yeah.
10 or something like that.
Still, though, it's...
It's rough,
It's not optimal.
but you just need to get into the playoffs.
Yeah. You're right.
And they are good. I mean, they'll lose a lot of players. Like hell, I think Vardy's done.
Buddy's done. Like,
They need
Player manager.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. They need a new striker.
Like Roy
Daka's
the
out of
Rovers.
contract at the end of season. They sold Tom Cannon. Edward's on loan. I'm not even sure why he's on loan.
Yeah, don't know.
He hasn't played.
Which is weird because for Palace he was kind of all right when he came on. Sometimes
they can play IU up front, but do you want that for the full championship? I don't know. You know, it looks rough.
Yeah. Well, at least you guys will have games. Actually, will QPR go up? How's it looking?
No,
not anymore.
Not going
Not
up.
anymore.
No, we've got beaten by Stoke.
Leeds
recently.
might not even be going up at this rate.
Yeah. How's Coventry going? Fat Frank.
Fifth.
Yeah,
He's doing a good bloody good job.
Frankie could be back in the Premier League.
They seem to love him. Well, how could you not? He was.
And then you might get rid of the bald fraud Maresca and Frank's back in. He's a proven manager with...
For these last 9 weeks, I'm going to be very glass half empty. I'm going to be very just sad every week, even if we win. Because I won't be able to unclench until that final on the last day when we play Forest.
Yeah.
We have a podcast team that has 5 free transfers and a shitload of injuries.
A shipload
Yeah,
is
shitload.
what you said, isn't it?
Shitload.
Cole Palmer looks pretty good to bring
He's
in.
already in there.
Oh, definitely don't take him out then.
How do we get around 21 points already this game week? With Enwaneri to come in with 6 points.
Well, it's looking good.
We're geniuses. Sales, say.
Sells Timber, Milenkovic.
That could be a really good week. What's the podcast team coming overall?
It's got it's top of that league.
Yeah.
1,800 odd points.
So it's doing bloody good.
Yeah, it's doing better than any of us.
Yeah.
We don't look at it.
I can claim that.
Yeah, well, you can...
I think we could use a Mateta.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
We would.
So we've got 5 free transfers.
We have.
Yeah.
Trent needs to go.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't like him anyway.
Well, he's going to go anyway.
Yeah.
And should we activate the assistant manager?
The ass man on...
Because we've got
Ollie G.
We've got a free hit, a bench boost, an assistant manager.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I think we've played triple captain and
think we
wild
did.
card. So
Yeah.
We should do a free hit team of current and former Chelsea players.
I think Leicester.
Let's do a relegation team. Let's do it with the free hit. Only Leicester, Southampton, and Ipswich players.
You know, the
That could be really funny, actually.
The idea was to get the most points out of this team, right?
Yeah, that's true. It is going really good, so don't listen to me about this.
You already raped it once this
Yeah,
season.
you took out Salah.
Yeah, I did actually. That was actually, considering how good it's going right now, that kind of actually was a little detrimental hit. Like,
It was, because he would have got
damaged it.
30 points that week
Yeah.
as captain,
yeah,
I think.
But Palmer got didn't he get a
He
lot of
got,
points too?
Yeah, I think he might have got... Did he get 12 that week as captain?
So he got 24. So it's not like it's
No,
crazy.
he got 12 as captain.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think he got 1 goal.
You damaged it.
Or
pretty
1 assist,
severely.
actually. Assist and bonus points.
I
Yeah.
damaged it pretty severely.
Trent out. Who do you want in? Gvardiol?
Murillo?
Yeah, Gavadio or...
Anyone's cheaper than
Well,
Trent, anyway.
we've got Milenkovic, so we don't need Murillo.
Yeah, but don't they have really good fixtures, you said? Oh, when you get
Ah.
Munoz in?
Yeah, I was going to say
Yeah.
Munoz. Probably Timber might be gone long term. So.
Yeah.
So maybe Munoz and Gavadio for Trent and Timber.
Yeah.
You think Clibert will be back after this week?
I don't know.
Don't know, but you could throw an Eze or a Sar in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could just go triple.
Like we don't have to use all our transfers, but
No,
because
because
Glasner doesn't cost us a transfer.
no, that's true. So should we activate that for this weekend or?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Because that means we'll have him 31, 32, 33, which is
Yeah.
possibly 5 games instead of 3.
Lock it in, Rangers.
All right. So just focus on the 2 defenders and the forward then.
Yeah, we'll figure that out after all the games are played.
Okay. We should probably make a group chat for this team.
I actually was thinking about just making a group chat for the podcast in general. So, yeah.
Yeah, but we like to talk about you behind your back now.
Yeah,
and
well,
then.
that's,
Oh, that's
but we'll have that
We
other
can-
group chat
Oh yeah.
You can still do that.
with the not lucky group
Yeah, you can
chat.
still do that. I was thinking about that actually, making a group chat on the either WhatsApp or Instagram. Or
What's WhatsApp?
what would you guys? Well, then Instagram it is.
I know what it is.
I
I've
have,
never used it.
I've got WhatsApp.
It's actually pretty
It's
good.
pretty good,
It's
yeah.
actually pretty good.
That's
for
how I
that
contact my family overseas,
Mm.
or how they contact me, usually.
thing. For actual.
Just to abuse.
I'll sign up to WhatsApp, whatever that
Well, we
is.
can do it on Instagram. That's really easy too.
I'm
but-
not worried. Or you could just get Messenger again.
Yeah, I will not conform.
That's right.
And I actually can't make a Facebook account. I've tried, and as soon as my name comes anywhere near it, I'm instantly banned again.
Really?
Yep.
What did you do?
Well, what happens when the hackers hack your account is
yeah.
they go on to your... And it was my personal account too.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
Friends from... I made that account in year 7, so they take over your whole account and then just flood your messages with just malicious content, hacks, trying to get people to buy shit or...
Yeah,
sign
like
up
he
for shit.
supports Spurs.
So then people go, they see that, they report the account, and then you get...
Have you tried making one called Lachlan Latala?
Actually, I haven't tried that. Yeah, but anytime I put anything close, I've done it with different emails and stuff, and like it must be like I don't know. Obviously, they probably have technology for it, but it says just before the last part, it goes, "Is this Lachlan Batala?" And it says
When
you
you
either
click
can choose
no.
OK or back. Yeah, so
Have you tried just Lockie instead of Lachlan?
I tried everything. I made it with one of mum's emails, where it made it with a random email, and every time it just goes, "Yep, you are permanently banned from Facebook. Sorry for going against community guidelines." So I don't want that. I don't want that shit back anyway.
All those racist, homophobic slurs that
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah, you got to keep that for Twitter.
Yeah.
X.
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 You can say it's homo free speech.
Yeah. Yes, I'm a free speech.
As long as you agree with what Elon says.
Yeah. The Musk, the real president.
The muskrat.
I've been seeing people with Teslas now put stickers on their own Teslas saying, "I bought this before he
Yeah.
went crazy."
No, I've seen people taking prizing the T off, and replacing it with like a Toyota or Hyundai or something logo.
That'd go hard. That'd actually look cool.
All right, I think we're done. We're on at 3 minutes to 8.
Well, you guys can keep going, but I don't want to.
No,
We've got cider.
we've had
We've
enough.
got 3 minutes. We could talk about Elden Ring for 3 minutes. So
Yeah, or we could just sign off.
okay,
Elden
so-
Ring, is it? You still in there? You still
Oh,
alive?
I'm still in there. Up to 40 hours now. Yeah.
How's
Yeah.
your back enjoying all that sitting and gaming?
Well, I do 20
He
minutes.
stands
stints,
up. He
so
does it squat. He does squats.
I do 20-minute stints. So I play for 20 minutes and I get up and walk around and then
Look around at the real world.
Yeah.
He goes, "This is shit." Goes
Yeah.
back to the game.
Yeah, and I sit down and I sit back down.
Ooh, magic!
Yeah.
Look at me in this game. I'm awesome.
Thanks.
Emmy's been playing Skyrim.
Oh, great! One of the greatest.
I think she
games
might have
ever
played
made.
about 9 or 10 hours on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh yeah, what build she doing?
I've got no idea.
Oh, that's
I've got no idea. You might have to ask her, and I don't think she would know.
anyway,
She's just wandering around doing
around.
stuff.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
Good game to wander
She's
around.
killed a few people. Like,
Wow.
yeah, she panicked at the start.
Put her in
but
prison.
no, she's pretty good with the old axe.
Oh, the old axe. Yeah.
I think she's a high elf.
A high elf. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a screamer addict.
Took quite a while to choose all the little things
Characters, yeah.
because I gone, oh yeah, I wouldn't want to be doing that.
Yeah,
I just go, I want to get in there as quickly as possible.
Character creation can take a long time.
Yeah.
Because you just go and then you go, oh well.
Yeah, because there's so many options too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, you
I've
you played Skyrim?
I've literally no clue what you're talking about. I'm still playing Mario Kart.
Well, that's your Jack usually. He has no idea what we're talking about. So
well, like
12 minutes of Mario Kart a day, that'll do me.
Oh, just to keep your hand
keeps
in.
the demons away.
He's just keeping that
I'm trying to
level.
I'm trying to do there's you
And
can
then
choose up to 48 courses straight.
Mm.
I'm trying to do that without losing a single one, like not
Oh,
dropping
yeah,
a single
yeah.
point. It's very hard.
yeah.
So once he gets close to another side or not, he'll up that
Yes.
to
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours a day.
And I'll come in no practice and just win it all.
He'll get Gary to be doing things like, "Okay, Gary, I'm going to play it now. Just throw the cat at me," just to try and keep his concentration. Throw the cat at me. Wander around naked.
Wander around naked.
Before side
Oh, no, he
night,
does that anyway.
Before side night, I'll turn it from single player to double player and just leave one idle.
Right.
So I'm used to the split screen.
Oh, see.
he's
Why don't you just cover one eye?
Well, I can't see out of these anyway. So
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Jack.
thanks, Gabe.
Thanks, Lachlan.
Thanks.